Okay, good evening, everyone. So, oh my God, here we go again. Here we go again, people. So, I just want to explain a little bit because, people are probably confused as to how this happened, what happened, etc. So, I'm just going to tell you, you know, how this all came about. So, what happened is Code of the Streets and Johnny Mac were doing a show. I wasn't aware of it. I got a message to say Johnny Mac is on there right now. He's trashing you, etc. So I said, okay. So I went and looked, and sure enough, that's exactly what was going on. So I'm in the chat, and I asked Code to drop the link. Now, here's the thing. Prior to me asking him to drop the link, he wasn't actually bashing me, not at all, but Johnny Mac was just, going to town on me at that point. And, I said, drop the link, and I was arguing from the chat. And, that's really a no-no. I know that. You can't win fighting from the chat. They wouldn't let me on. Code said that they were having a chill show and whatever, and I'm just going to say this to Code, if it's a chill show, prior to me appearing, it really wasn't that chill because it was him bashing me, and what I consider to not be true. A lot of it was not true. Now, I'm not saying everything he said was a lie, but I'm just saying I disagreed with a lot of it, and I was fighting in the chat, and that's like the wrong thing to do. Anyway, so in the end, it was like pointless. I did say to Johnny Mac, because he had said, well, come on my show, come on my show. I said, no, you come on mine. The thing with going on other people's shows in that type of environment, that type of argument is, it's not really a fair thing, because if he came on mine, I have control of it. I can delete it. I can, whatever. And it's the same the other way, So that's what I was feeling about that. And I did say to him that, let's get an open forum. If you want to, we can, air this out. We can go toe to toe, essentially. So as it kind of went on, it kind of calmed down a little bit, and he said he would call me if I want. He will call me after the show, and we can talk privately or we can do it publicly. And I was thinking about that, and I thought, well, the thing is, I think it needs to be publicly, because whenever we talk privately, everything gets switched around, and that's what I was thinking, and I didn't really respond to that. And then what happened in the end, I was like, there's no point in me sitting in this chat trying to fight from the chat. It's just no point. So I left out of it. Now, as soon as I left out of there, I noticed that NB had something going on. I hadn't noticed. I guess a notification came up or something. And so I went on there, and there was a panel. There was. And I was, oh no, wait a minute. Let me back up. Prior to me doing that, I got off of there. Then I got a text from Johnny saying, listen, if you want to come, what we'll do, come on my show in the morning. I'm going to do a 9 o'clock show, and I'll drop you the link, and we can, go from there. And I thought about that, and I thought, sure, okay, not for, listen, I just wanted to basically dispel some of the crap that's being said. you know, and I'm entitled to do that. I should be entitled to defend myself, you know, and I wasn't allowed to do that on Co's show, but you know, it's okay. It's his show. He can do what he wants. And you know, some things were said that just weren't true. They said I was talking bad about Code. I was doing this and that. I've never said a bad word about that man, even, you know, though, you know, friends of mine, you know, were going after him. I kept quiet about it. And the reason I kept quiet about it, and I explained that, is because, you know, he has always, or had always, defended me. He was very vocal in the very beginning, even before Chicago Muscle. And then when Chicago Muscle came in, he was very vocal. And, you know, when they fell out, it was like, oh my God, but I didn't realize, I didn't understand why they fell out. I thought they were both bikers in the same thing. I don't know about the biking world. I honestly don't. You know, so I felt between a rock and a hard place. You know, I felt like if I'd have, you know, backed Code, then I'm, you know, fucking over Chicago Muscle, and if I did vice versa. Anyway, as it turned out, so I thought, well, I'll stay out of that, you know, and I honestly thanked them both. You know, I said I'm staying out of it, and both were upset at that. I do understand why, I do, but you know, they also have to understand I liked them both. I didn't want to be involved in that, you know. I really didn't. Anyway, moving on. So, you know, and I didn't like that, you know, Johnny Mac had said that I talked bad about Code, because I really hadn't. I stayed quiet about that. I guess, you know, if I'm on a panel and they bring him up or whatever, I don't remember being on one, but maybe I was here and there, but you know, I never said anything about him and never have, and you know, and I never actually will, you know. In any event, so I decided to get out of there. And then when I got out of there, I was doing something, I don't know, I went to, you know, get something to eat or something. And then I see that I look back in and MB had a show going on. So I came into the show. Now there was a panel, you know, and I told him what just happened, you know, and I said, what do you all think? You know, he wants me. Oh, prior to that, when I got the message from Johnny Mac about doing the show the next day, I said, okay, sure, you know, because I did want to defend myself against these accusations. I really did. But I asked them what they all thought, and all of them said no. Every single one of them, you know, said no. You don't need to do that. You don't owe him anything, whatever. And so at that point, I think Johnny Mac he must have been watching, I guess, and you know, got angry or whatever, and you know, he realized at that point that I was just not going to do it, you know, because, well, what happened, he texted me, he said, oh, I guess you're not going to come on now, blah, blah, blah. And I said, listen, you were just on there, da, da, da. I said, yeah. I said, I wanted their advice. I said, and every single one of them said no. I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to bed because I had to be up at 5 a.m. and I'm going to sleep on it, and I'll make a decision in the morning. And I was actually going to go to bed. And then as I was doing that, I got ready for bed. Oh God, I had, like, you know, everything. And I got a message to say, Johnny Mac is on right now and he's trashing you again. So this is like twice in one day. And I just kind of saw red, you know. I just did. So I asked, I actually got, look, I'm just going to be straight up. I got the message from Jesse, and I asked him, I said, should I say something or not? You know, he said, no, go ahead and say something, because I'm like, look, This is twice in one freaking day. I mean, give me a break, you know? And so he said, no, he said, go on. He said, you know, say something, let him know you're there and whatever. He said, but keep it short. You know, say what you got to say and get off. So keeping it short isn't really my forte either. So I went in the chat. He saw I was there. He said, do you want me to drop you the link now? I said, yeah. So I get on there and we went back and forth. It was got pretty heated, you know. I was trying not to do that, to be honest. I wanted to, like, you know, I wanted to let him ask me what he wants to ask me. And hold on just 1 second. I just got to bring this dog in. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. So I had said to him prior, you know, when I was going to do the show the next day, I said, look, you know, I don't want to be sandbagged. I said, you can ask me anything you want and I will answer you honestly and truthfully. I said, and I expect the same from you. He said, absolutely, I promised, no problem. Okay. So when I got on there and we were going back and forth, I look and then there's suddenly FBS. Okay. Now, at this point, I had a choice. Jesse was texting me, telling me get off there. I was like, all right, if I get off, I look like a coward. I look like I'm running. You know, I'm not afraid of anyone on here. And I totally mean that. But, you know, I get why he was saying that, but I'm a little stubborn that way. And I was like, no, I was sandbagged, literally. But I let that go. You know, I wasn't really mad at Johnny Mac for that. But I was definitely sandbagged. You know, he didn't tell me he was coming on. He didn't even give me a heads up. He didn't give me a choice. Now, what could have happened, okay, when he appeared, I could have just left. I get that. But I don't think that was the thing to do at that time, because I think if I did, I look like a coward, you know, and that's one thing I'm not. So, and I'm not afraid of anyone on here. So, and the truth of the matter is, we've been going back and forth, FBS and I, for a long time, and we've never really had a conversation. We've never really, you know, he's dropped the link in his channel before, but like I said, it wasn't that I was afraid to face him. It was that he's in control, you know, of that video, and no, I wasn't doing that. So I stayed, and as you saw, you know, anyone can go watch the video. And you know, it was a little bit heated at first, and then, you know, things kind of calmed down. I explained my side of it. I told them, if you've got, you can ask me whatever, because I just thought, well, fuck it, I'm here now. You know, what am I going to do? So I thought, now, I mean, anyone watching that video, and I'd really like people to comment and give their opinion, you know, good or bad, you know, I can take it. But I thought, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking I had never spoken to him, really. I'd never really, you know, spoken to him, not face to face, but, you know, in that environment. And, you know, he admitted to some things that, you know, happened that he hasn't before. And I admitted my wrong. You know, I did apologize for some of it, because, you know, look, I'm someone that, I know my wrongs. You know, I know I can be a bitch, and I was a bitch on certain occasions. And I said, I apologize, for that. And I meant that. I've apologized to Lee before. I know when me and him were going at it, I did wrong also. And he apologized to me. And I apologized to MB because, me and her had gone at it. She apologized to me also. FBS clearly wasn't apologizing, but I wasn't looking for an apology. I just do me. I do what I feel I need to do. I'm not looking for, things from people that just aren't there, And my thoughts on it were, we can all coexist. We're not friends by any means. It doesn't mean I'm going to their side. It doesn't mean any of that. What it means is there's uneasy peace, I guess, if you will. And you have to remember, everyone, I've been fighting on here for over a year. It does wear on you. It does, I just, right now, what I want to do is finish the book. Like I said, even before any of this happened, I said, I'm not going to be on very much. I'm going to come on maybe on a Saturday and do like a weekly roundup of the week and what I've seen, what do you think, that type of thing. And I'm going to continue to do that. And what I realized today was, I could have done that anyway. I can give myself my own peace, why am I, but, and this, I think this is like the third peace treaty. I'm not sure. I was looking back at my library today and I think it's the third one. I'm not sure, and every one, it's always been the same outcome. So this time I was hopeful that, okay, that's it. So, and I came away thinking that. I thought, I know it wasn't going to make me very popular. People are going to be mad at me. Why are you, forgiving him and whatever. Unlike him, I do forgive. I do. It doesn't mean I forget, but I forgive. I've forgiven many people on here. Many. Pizza, NB, Lee, many people. And so that's just the way I am, and that's that. I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not. Anyway, so I came away thinking, all right, well, it's an uneasy piece. I agreed to take down videos because, and here's the thing about that, I'm not an idiot. Okay. I know people think I'm an idiot, but I'm really not. I knew from the beginning, FBS's main thing, main goal was to get the videos taken down about his wife, him, his name out of the title. These are things that he has asked for before, and I knew this is what he wanted this time. So, nothing changed there. The only difference was before I complied. Because I trusted him and I took him down. And, I trusted that it was the truth. So I knew that. I knew Johnny Mac wanted his down. We'd already gone through that prior. So I knew what the goal was. Okay. I'm not stupid. I also knew that even though, all right, neither one of them are going to bash me, they don't really need to, because they've got Harambe to do that. They've handed the bashing baton to Harambe. Okay. I knew that also. But see, I just thought it's fine. Harambe can sit there all day grabbing his crotch and jumping around like a lunatic and screaming into the camera and, acting the fool if he wants to. And so, he's not really even a blimp on my radar because, what it is. Well, let me finish first. So I came away thinking, all right, well, it's a truce, it's an uneasy truce, but you know, little piece on both sides. Less than, let's say, 13, 14 hours later, we see Harambe. Harambe does his show, okay? He starts off bashing the shit out of me, and I got a text saying that, you know, Johnny Mac was in the chat telling people to press the like button all the time while he's bashing me. Now, here's the thing about that. I didn't come away from this thinking, oh, I expect them to defend me in the chat. I expect that, you know, no, I didn't expect any of that. You know, I wasn't expecting them. Oh no, you can't go to if you go to that channel, the truce is broken. If you go to that channel, no, none of the above. Okay. But they expect that from me. That's what they expect. And the thing was, you know, Johnny Mac had texted me first thing in the morning, actually, and said that, you know, if I'm attacked because of the truce, they would defend me, etc., etc. And I didn't ask for that. You know, I don't need to be really defend. I can defend myself. You know, I wasn't expecting that. And so when I'm told he's in Harambe's chat, egging people on, and Harambe was bashing me left and right, and he's, you know, I texted him. I said, and I sent him the copy of his text, and I said, this doesn't seem to be, you know, what you just said to me early in the morning, right? So he said, no, I'm not bashing you at all, you know, la la la. Send me the screenshot of where I'm saying like. So I sent him the screenshot, and didn't hear any more. So next thing you know, then Harambe starts going on about Angel and, you know, her car and her house and this and that. Harambe, you're walking a very dangerous line when you're doing that. Just so you know, you really are, you know. And you keep saying it like, you know, it's almost like you're stalking her like a threat, you know. And don't forget, you are, you know, a sexual predator, convicted sex fiend. So, you know, she would be within her rights actually to report what you're doing. You know, your videos are there. Very simple. And she's already struck your channel twice. So you got one more time and you're out. You're going to have to start again. So watch what you say, watch what you do, watch your thumbnails, because she's not the only one that can strike, so can I. Okay? Anyway, moving on. So I'm seeing all this. I'm not seeing it. I'm at work, you know, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning, actually, and Harambe is drinking a Heineken, calling me an alcoholic. I'm at work. He's at home on YouTube drinking a Heineken. Go figure. Every time you see Harambe, he's in a bar. He's got a drink in his hand. I think it's a little bit of the pot calling the kettle black, Harambe. Okay? Now, so I was like kind of done with it at that point. I thought, you know what? Fuck this. What was I even trying to achieve? What was the point? Okay? Once again, here we are, less than 13, 14 hours later, you know, here we go. So then I'm told there's a panel of 6 guys, JC, Nikki Blade, Lee Cole, Harambe, and FBS. Now, let me talk about FBS and Johnny Mac first. I thought when we finished last night that, you know, one of the things that FBS was annoyed about was the panels. He felt like if I'm in a panel and they're talking bad about him, like I'm geeing them on or whatever. And he said, you know, he asked when did he do panels, and I mentioned Christmas, and I mentioned, you know, the panels that have been going on Harambe's channel, and you know, and less than 24 hours later, here both of them are on a panel talking about me. You know, not that they were necessarily bashing me. That's not, you know, basically what FBS has done is handed the baton to Harambe. You know, Johnny Mac, and I'm going to be really honest here, I didn't watch it for myself. So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt till I actually watch it for myself. There are reasons for that, but I was told it wasn't true, not from him, you know, a mutual friend, and give him the benefit of the doubt. So I said what they asked me to do was actually just sit and watch it, you know, and the fact is watching that is going to be painful. You know, Harambe screaming and going on and on and on, like, you know, he's Solomon. I don't know if I can get through it, but I'm going to try, you know. And it isn't so much that they're bashing me, but here you are on a panel talking about me. In fact, Johnny Mac apparently said, I need to publicly denounce MRE. I need to, okay, so as Harambe was rambling and ranting and raving, he said that there were some conditions laid out. And, you know, I don't remember all of them, but one of the first one was I need to go on his show and apologize to him because of Chicago Muscle. That's number one. Number two was I need to denounce MRE. Three, El Chapo, JC, Senor Cartel, I need to apologize to him. JC, go and fuck yourself. Who are you? Why are you here? Anytime anybody drops a link, here you are, putting in your 2 cents. Always trying to push yourself in there. Shut the fuck up, JC. Okay? That's, in fact, people, I entitled this, I apologize, you know, apologies all around. Somebody, one of you people listening, can you take a look and see if hell has frozen over? Take a look, let me know, and then I will apologize. Okay? When hell freezes over. You know? Now, Harambe, you are such a cretin and a liar. You're a liar. You know, now, what your issue, you said, your only issue was that I supported Chicago Muscle and this and that. And I disparaged your wife. That's a fucking lie. And I've got the video to prove it, which we're looking for now. I'll probably put it up in my community page tomorrow. Now then, the reason Chicago Muscle and I fell out was because I did take his wrench. And the reason the wrench was taken is because Chicago Muscle, first of all, you know, Jesse felt he was taking over the chat. He felt that, you know, he was just uncomfortable with him, to be honest, from the start. But my thing with him was he had defended me against Tiny Pizza. So I wasn't listening to Jesse at all. And then what happened is he did a specific video where he said, I'm going to set Josie on you and Nikki Blade. And now I didn't know anything about that. And Jesse called me. He was like, what's going on? I said, I don't know. You know, he just said that. So he said, no, take the wrench, you know. Now, at one point, he put up a picture of your wife, and we're going to play this video to show what a liar you are. And I said publicly that needed to be taken down. It was a horrible, and it's not a nice thing to do. And I said that publicly. And that also pissed Chicago Muscle off as well. He felt I was going against him, which in a way, yeah, I mean, you look at it like that. I just didn't agree with what he did there at all. And I said it publicly. You know, the problem with you, Harambe, is, you know, when put the Heineken down, you know, put down the bottles, you know, and actually watch some videos. When you get up here, you look like a moron when you don't watch the videos and you don't know what you're talking about. You really don't. I'm going to find that video, I'm going to put it up, and you're going to look like an idiot. I've never disparaged your wife. I didn't like that video at all that he put up, or picture, or whatever it was. You know, there are a couple of things that, you know, I didn't necessarily agree with. But I wasn't going to go against him because he had defended me. But in that moment, I did. And when he said he was going to set me on YouTube, I was like, wait a minute, he hadn't talked to me, he just said it, you know. And at that time, I didn't have any issues with either one of you, you know. And I thought, no, I'm not getting embroiled in somebody else's fight here. Not only that, he had said many times he was just going to disappear, and he did, you know. And so there you go. Whether he'll be back or not, I don't know, but you know, that's what happened. And so what you said was just like a straight lie. JC, you're also a fucking liar. Birds of a feather flock together, because when Chicago Muscle doxed your mother or put the house up or whatever that was, he did not have a wrench in my chat. We had already fallen out at that point. He wasn't even coming in my chat. So it wasn't me cheering him on, you little cretin liar. Okay? Pipsqueak. So, you know, there you go with that. Now let's get to Lee. I don't really have, you know, Lee makes me laugh. He really does. He's good. You're real good, Lee. That's all I can say. Nikki Blade, I don't have too much to say about him. You know, he prefers peace, but he's not, from what I understand, you know, but, you know, it is what it is. So I don't have anything to say about that. But you, Harambe, you know, I'm going to talk about her all day, every day. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Okay? Your list of demands are ridiculous. I will apologize when one of my subscribers tells me hell has frozen over. Okay? That's when that's going to happen. All right? Who are you? And another thing, you know, this is mob tube, or, you know, the mob genre, if you will. You Italians out there, how are you going to let this fucking Harambe come in here and take you all over? You're all like sucking his ass, kissing his ass. Oh no, we better not, you know, because this is why this happened. Harambe didn't want peace with me at all. You know, he didn't want them having any type of peace with me. And so he pushed his narrative. And rather than, you know, be men, Italian men, and say, look, we made a truce. I don't want to talk about it, or that's how I feel. They're so afraid of him that, no, we're going to, yeah, Harambe. You know, and that's really what's going on here. Nobody's an idiot, you know. You might think I am, and far from it. You know, I knew what the deal was. The real deal was they wanted the videos down. They wanted me to denounce MRE and basically, you know, Please let me into the circle. Please let me in. I'd rather die than be in your circle. I would rather die. I will never, ever denounce MRE. He's done nothing to me. I don't believe the crap that you're saying. I keep saying it over and over. And that's one of the main things that you are after. And you're not going to get it from me. So stop it. As I would say, stop it. It's not going to happen. Okay? My position is my position. And that's what I'm rolling with. Okay? So you can do whatever you like. You can say whatever you like. You can, I don't know, do whatever. I'm not afraid of any of you. At the same time, I'm not going to spend my time keep doing this. I just want everybody to know what happened. The truce was broken by your side, not mine. I fully intended to keep my end of the bargain. Less than 12 hours later, none of you could. None of you could. You got a whole panel talking about me and Angel for 4 hours. 4 hours. 6 men attacking 2 women. And a few Italians in there. Where are your balls? What's happening here? You letting this man just come over and run you? Well, Harambe, you do not run me. You never will. I'll wait till hell freezes over or somebody tells me it has before you get any type of apology from me. Any type. You're not getting any apology from me. You're not. So, basically, Harambe, you can kiss my ass. You're a liar, and I will prove that. We're going to find that video. I'm going to put it up where I said it was wrong to put that picture of your wife. But no, you're trying to bring her into it now, right? Well, that's a lie. It's not true. I'm also going to put up, I did a thing saying my side of things, the Chicago Muscle saga. I'm going to put that up too. And Harambe, put the glass down, put the beer down, take I don't know, an hour or so, sit down and watch them for a change. That's your problem. You don't watch a damn thing. You just go on what people say, and then you run your mouth. That's what you do. For me, that's why I'm going to watch the video, as far as what I've been told for myself to make sure it's correct or not or whatever. And we'll go from there. As of right now, it is what it is. Okay. Anyway, guys, I've got to go. I may be on tomorrow. We'll see. Got a lot of stuff to do. Got people coming over for the 4th and stuff like that. So, and like I said, I will be in Florida here very, very soon. And we'll see. I don't know what happened to all the men anymore. I really don't. 6 men bashing 2 women. And the other thing is, not so much me, but with Angel, she hasn't responded. She's not saying anything. And that's another thing, Harambe. Angel will never acknowledge you. Never. Nothing you can say, nothing you can do is going to make Angel acknowledge you. Get that through your thick skull. Okay? She's never going to acknowledge you. What's going to happen is, see, Angel's got some pretty much exciting things coming up. She's got a big interview coming up here soon. And yeah, she's got things going for her. She will piss on you from a great height is what's going to happen. Okay? A great height. So get yourself an umbrella. Okay? Anyway, bye y'all. Now you know what happened. I just wanted you all to know what happened from the beginning. Okay? So take care, everybody. I'll probably see you over the weekend for sure. Yeah.